We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Here it's the second of this three-game set between the Rockets and the Predators. Looking forward to this matchup, and it's next on MLB Network. Colin Bruni, a native of Minnesota, gets the starting nod. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
Now batting, Cade Carlisle. And we are set for baseball here this evening. He stays alive, still 2-2. And we could be in for a cold one tonight. 52 degrees at game time, but should see the 40s before we're through. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at-bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
To short. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
Batting second, the designated hitter, Connor Ness.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Connor Ness. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Well hit to right, but foul. One out, nobody on. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
Stepping in now, Cole Matson. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball.
Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And that one is gone on a two-strike count with two away in the inning. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 5 on the year. And that will break the seal early here. It's quickly 1-0.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly. Just like that, they take the lead.
To the plate now, Keenan Gilbert. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. On to the bottom of the first. Hollywood is out in front here, 1-0. Harrison North will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This guy's one of the most dominant pitchers in the game, and how dominant? Picked up a double-digit strikeout total in his last start, and hopefully he'll bring that A game with him in the ballpark for this one.
In now, Gavin Kemp. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Looped out towards short. And there's one down now.
Batting second. Not shortstop. Zach Weston.
Digging in, Zach Weston. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. Bases are empty, one man out. Hit the other way out toward right field. Gilbert is there, 2 down.
Batting third. The second base.
Standing in, Matt Colvin. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Coming to the plate now, Darren G, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Digging in now, George Hatch. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Into the box, Carter Langer to 2-2 now. Down the left field line and deep, and no one will get this one. Another try at 2-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now the payoff pitch home. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Kemp is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Stepping in, Gavin McColio, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. G, the runner at first with 2 gone. All even now, 2-2. Hit hard down the line, and that finds its way through for a base hit, and now it'll kick around in the corner.
Boy, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
So now to the plate, Nathan Spear. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Payoff pitch on its way. Fouled away. Ready with the payoff pitch, and it's fouled away. He set the payoff pitch. And, whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4, according to Woody Keller.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks in bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
Now at the plate, Cade Carlisle. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. A couple of walks, but no damage. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. So here's the cleanup hitter, Riley Mann. And check out the recent numbers. Clearly providing a lot of thump at the plate right now. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Shoots this one over to first. And that's out number 1. Settling in now, G-Man Zito. He'll get to take his first cuts here. 1 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. Fouled off. Slow little roller to third. He's right there. Throw gets him. 2 down. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Zachary Prescott. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year. Looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 strikes.
Cutter, and it doesn't make it back. 3-2. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Into the box, Aaron Bruni. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Got to pitch to the ballpark's dimensions right here. Love the execution of that pitch down in the zone. Got to keep the ball in the yard.
Fouled away. Here's another 1-2. Hit on the ground, and that is off the first base bag. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often.
Batting it, the designated hitter, number 22.
At the plate now, Blake Jensen, and it's fouled away. Here's the 1-2. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. JJ would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Here's a look over to first. Runner back standing. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Hit the other way out toward right field. Gilbert is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and standing in is the DH, Connor Ness. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Weak grounder down the line at 3rd. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
At the plate, Cole Matson. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Line drive to left. And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Into the box now, Keenan Gilbert. Won't go after the 2-1 sinker, and it's 3 balls and a strike now.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. 1st and 2nd now with 1 away.
Well, he's really laboring in the early going here. That's his 3rd walk of the game already. We'll see if he can get it together or if this is just one of those days where he's going to have to grind his way through this start.
Into the box now, Darren G. He drew a walk his first time up. One and one, here it comes. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Matson rounds 3rd and is digging for the plate. A run in. Here's a 2nd runner around 3rd. And a relay to the plate. And not in time as the 2nd run scores.
You simply cannot offer up a pitch like this to a hitter of this guy's magnitude, especially with runners on the bags. He makes a living off frozen ropes to the outfield like this, and that one drives in a pair.
To the plate now, George Hatch. 2-2. Now a pickoff play at second, and the runner back safely. Here now the 2-2. And this is popped up near second base. Weston is there, 2 down. Now at the plate, Carter Langer. He flew out in his last at-bat. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down.
He's going.
And now the runner's trying for third. Pitch outside, the throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 3-2 one more time, and he fouls this one off. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game.
Boy, what a battle there, D-Roll. Several pitch at bat right there. He threw everything but the kitchen sink, and he was still able to get an RBI base hit.
And Dan, I can't tell you, the longer the ABs go, usually, I'll tell you, you get in that swing mode where if he throws the rosin bag, you're pulling the trigger on it. Wait for him to settle in his zone and not come outside of it and end up getting a knock.
In now, Gavin McColio. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Grounded to short. Scooped up. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Rockets lead it 4-0. Stepping up to the plate, JJ, and they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Fouled off. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
Ball.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The next 3-2. Line to the right side. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
The right fielder, number 6.
At the plate, Gavin Kemp. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that 2-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
Reined in on to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, the shortstop, Zach Weston.
Standing in, Zach Weston. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Gilbert's under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring up the switch hitting shortstop Nathan Spear. 3-2 pitch.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
The next 3-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Racing back, the right fielder at the track, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him as they extend the lead to 5-0.
When this one left the bat, I thought it was going to be an easy out to right, but it just kept carrying and carrying, and the right fielder gave it a great effort and almost brought it back, but no dice.
So now to the plate, Cade Carlisle hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And now a pitch on the way. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Now batting.
Next will be the designated hitter, Connor Ness. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. The 1-2. Popped up. Zito calls for it. 2 down. Ready for another shot now. Cole Matson. He singled his last time up. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Boy, this has been a tough one for him so far, D-Roll. 7th hit of the game already. They're really making him work.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. As Dustin Pedroia says, it's a laser show out there.
Stepping in now, Keenan Gilbert. Fouled away. The 1-2. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And a bad time for that as the runner takes second here. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Flares this one over toward first. And no problem over there at first as he flags this one down to end the inning. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Bottom of the 4th coming up. The Rockets are out in front here, 5-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Matt Colvin. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first is in time for the first out. At the plate, Riley Mann. The 1-1. hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 1-2. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
At the plate now, G-Man Zito. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Trevor Weston enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Trevor Weston.
All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Darren G. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. And there's a final look at the numbers for the starter in this one. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
One of the tough things to do when you're trying to have a good pitching performance is keep the ball in the ballpark. He was filling up the strike zone, but he did allow 2 home runs.
Ready once again, George Hatch. 1 out, nobody on. Very high, 2-1.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
At the plate, Carter Langer. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and next to hit is the catcher, Zachary Prescott. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. High and deep down the left field line. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. The next 1-2 pitch. Misses. Ball 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Line to the right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Well, that's only the second hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
Into the box, Aaron Bruni. And, ooh, that strike zone's getting a little inconsistent now. It's 2-2. Here's a high pop-up. Hatch is there. Makes the play, one away. Now to the plate, Blake Jensen. Runner at first here, one man out. Good time to take something off, but it's 2-1 now.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
To the plate now, JJ. 2-1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Rip toward the gap in right. And the second run is in to score as they show some life here and cut the lead to 5-2 now.
Always nice to get some run production from the bottom of your order, right? That double brings in 2 runs, and the top of the order is coming up here. This could really be a big inning.
Into the box now, Gavin Kemp. 2-1 pitch, a circle change taken for a called strike 2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. So striding in, Zach Weston, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. 2 out here and a runner at second. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. And that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Rockets are out on top, 5-2. Now in the box, Gavin McColio, a hit in 2 tries so far. Grounded back up the middle. And that'll get on by into center field for a leadoff single.
The bat, number 11, shortstop, Nathan Spear.
Standing in now, Nathan Spear. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it, but a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
Back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Cade Carlisle. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. The 3-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Heck of a job by the batter right there. You would have thought he bought himself a fastball, but gets an off-speed pitch, doesn't try and do too much, and drives it for a base hit.
At the plate now, Connor Ness. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
The 2-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And they'll add one more on the sacrifice fly as this is now a 6-2 ball game. Cole Matson will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Now the 1-1 pitch is crushed to straightaway center. No doubt about this one. That ball is gone. Two-run shot to straightaway center. His second home run of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
D-Roll, some days the fellows walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, but there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
Ed Money gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Stepping in now, Keenan Gilbert shoots this one over to first. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning, 2 on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. The Rockets on top 8-2. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Matt Colvin. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2. Takes this the other way to right, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And this one bounds around against the wall, and he's going to make it. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
In now, Riley Mann. Smoked on the ground left side. A dive, and he knocks it down. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play. Show Track is going to give us a better look at that play. You usually don't see third baseman show off a lot of range, but he certainly did there. And to complete the play, uncorked a good hard throw across to first for the out. Nice play all around from the hot corner. Digging in, G-Man Zito. 1 out and a runner on second base. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he fouls this one off. Another full count pitch home. And that's off his leg on the mound. Safe at first. A good effort to recover there, and he almost made the play, but that's a base hit. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. At the plate, Zachary Prescott into the corner and slicing foul. Pitch number 100 on its way. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only one free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
So now to the plate, Aaron Rooney fouled off. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on MLB Network. Seventh inning ready to roll, and next it'll be the outfielder Darren G. One and one, here it is. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Now here it comes. Fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Into the box, George Patch. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. Oh, textbook slider there, and he's back at even 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lifted in the air to straightaway left. And that's in there, base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
So coming to the plate, Carter Langer. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Gavin.
Stepping up now,
Micolio.
Gavin Micolio. First and second now, one man out. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Fouled away. Runners are at first and second with 1 away.
No.
And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now. 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
And you know, guys, if this bat doesn't break, it's probably a double play ball, but that just wasn't happening here. Good job to make sure of one, though.
Into the box now, Nathan Spear. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. The 1-1 home. And it's fouled away. Again, another foul ball. Again, a 1-2. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
And he fouls this one off. Second and third, 2 away. And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Fouled off. Soft liner toward first, but an easy play over at first to glove it, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join us for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Digging in and looking for more, Blake Jensen, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Bat explodes as this has popped up. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Oh, that'll make you smile as a pitcher. You make a good pitch, you blow the guy's bat up, and then you make the play yourself. In your head, you're thinking, nice swing, meat.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. JJ, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. And it's 1-2. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Liner toward right center. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ball game. Around second, he's on his way to third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
Standing in now, Gavin Kemp. This is line to left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Coming to the plate now, Zach Weston. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 1-2. Right side. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Hey now. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Hollywood leads this one 8-3. Jackson Story has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Jackson Story.
Digging in the switch hitter, Cade Carlisle. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
Ball.
With this one almost in the books, the Story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Now a ball lined to the left side. The next 3-2. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Well, when you go with the slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Striding forward now is the DH, Connor Ness, 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider. Nobody out, runner on first. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. And no chance on the throw here as he reaches first easily.
Now batting.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's going to find the alley for his 5th hit of the ball game. He's in at second safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Into the box now, Keenan Gilbert. A ball and 2 strikes. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
In now, Darren G. Now here's a ball heading for the right field corner. This has the distance, and it stays fair. Home run. Three-run home run down the line in right. 4th home run here in the early going as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. Garrett Naveau comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Stepping in now, George Hatch. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's a base hit. He's now 2 for 5 in this one.
Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing all the way, gets his hands quickly through the zone, and just rips it down the left field line, just how they draw it up.
So now to the plate, Carter Langer. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. 4 runs here in this half inning. And this will be fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Ground ball left side. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, that wasn't the prettiest of swings, guys, right there. That's not how you usually draw it up, but that's a line drive in the box score the next day.
Victorio.
At the plate now, Gavin McColio. That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. From the stretch. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Rockets lead this one 12-3. Sam Wada is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Wada.
Ready for another chance? Matt Coleman. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Matson has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. It's a bullpen game for them now as we have a look at the starters' final line, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Standing in now, Riley Mann. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
The 1-2. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Langer is after it, and the throw is made to record the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, G-Man Zito. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. Now the 2-1 pitch. A shot down the first baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. The pitch.
Ball.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Now the payoff pitch home. Line drive, fair ball down the line.
I know the score's out of hand right here, but I've never met a big league ball player that's going to give away an at-bat in any game ever. Nice piece of hitting right there, staying within yourself and grabbing you a knock.
Into the box now, Zachary Prescott. And that's taken for a called strike 2.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That's the human element of the game right there. Umpires are going to miss a couple calls. It's the pitcher's ability to stay composed and grind that's going to make him successful today.
Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Count remains full. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. All set to start the 9th in this one, and stepping up as the shortstop, Nathan Spear. Fastball called strike, 1-2.
No.
Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. Bounce towards the mound. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Digging in, Cade Carlisle, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Very difficult to be a switch hitter in baseball today. Without question, the more comfortable side being from the right side. So he's going to have his work cut out for him here, hitting left-handed.
And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Connor Ness. Here now the 2-2. Hit softly on the ground to third. Scooped up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Noah G enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
The 3-1. A bouncer to the left side. Reined in. And that's the first out.
Good job right there. I know that play was super close. I like him taking the extra step in that situation, making sure he had a great handle, deliver a strong, accurate throw, gathered himself nice.
So digging in now, Blake Jensen. Here's a chopper right side of the infield. Fielded cleanly on to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th.
Now batting.
So striding forward now, JJ. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Fouled away. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
On paper, this had the makings of a real hard-fought game, but paper and reality, those are two different things. They pulled away and never looked back. How about to a tune of a 9-run victory?
12-3 is the way this one ends. Hollywood jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Harrison North notches his 3rd win of the year. Colin Bruni was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 59 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.